For most self-defense situations, we just want to extract ourselves from the situation and not even engage. But sometimes either we got surprised by something that happened quicker than we expected, or somebody moved quicker than we expected, and someone puts their hands on us. Now, we never want to initiate violence. So what we want to do instead is try to extract ourselves from that situation. We're going to show you some grip breaks and some abilities to get out of when your opponent grips you. So the first thing is, like, a lot of times people will just do this bully choke. Saw this happen back in North Carolina. And this is sort of a dominance thing. If a guy is trying to use his hands to choke me and grab me, I know that he doesn't want to hit me just yet, at least, right? So you notice my hands are still up. So just in case Jesse decides he wants to retract one of his arms and start punching me, I have the ability to rhino block. My hands are always going to be up, or if he decides to throw a knee or something silly like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack, and we'll talk about this too. A person's grip is strongest with the base of their hands and weakest with their thumbs, right? There's one of this, and there's 4 of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hike my shoulders up, diminish his ability to put a strong squeeze on me. Not super scared of the squeeze anyway. And I'm going to plant my lead foot like a basketball pivot foot and circle backward. And you see how when I do that, and I'll do that to the opposite side this time. So my shoulders hike up, my hands are up, ready to defend strikes. My lead foot plants, and I circle out. And you can see as that's happening, what's happening is his thumbs are what's being attacked by my body moving. I hate fair fights. Fair fights are terrible. Win if you can, lose if you must, always, always cheat. And cheating in this context means use large muscle groups against small muscle groups. If I fight one arm against one arm, it's not going to be good for me. So instead, it's my whole body moving to combat just his thumbs. So I'm going to show this technique one more time. He grabs, puts the grip to me, right? And really give me a good squeeze, right? So he's really giving me a good squeeze. Again, it's not necessarily a huge threat. If I put my shoulders up, that impedes his ability to grip. Hands come up, weight drops, pivot foot, break. And now we're in that situation that we discussed earlier, where now we have the decision to make of, do I get out? Do I have the ability to get out? And if I don't have the ability to get out, is it time to clinch? So that's one situation where a person is doing the 2-hand choke. And this is just the standard 2-hand choke escape. But sometimes our buddy is really aggressive, right? And if our buddy is really aggressive and like he's pushing me forward and I try to do the move, go ahead and push me forward. And I try and do the move, it's hard for me to get away from him. And did you see how as I was backing up, I'm kind of off balance, right? Like I'm not able to drop in base like I need to. And for most of what we're trying to do to avoid getting taken to the ground, we're talking about lowering our base and moving our hips backward. But whereas if Jesse's pushing me forward and I do nothing, you see how my shoulders are going behind my hips? I run the risk of falling, right? And so I can't do that standard defense if he's pushing me backward. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take advantage of that and do a throw. In judo, this is called koshiguruma. So he grabs my throat. I would do the standard defense, but if he's pushing me forward, I can't. So I'm gonna take advantage of that, and one hand is gonna go up through the middle with the elbow, and the other hand is gonna capture the outside of his elbow. So he pushes me forward, I'm gonna just do it at speed, right? And then we'll take you through the details, because this is a momentum throw. Let's do it slower this time, and then we'll do it at speed once again at the end. So Jesse's pushing me, right? I can't do the regular one. Outside hand captures him right at the elbow. You can grab cloth if you want to, or just rest it under his elbow. As he comes forward, my elbow comes up through the middle. If I catch him in the face, oh well, it's not your face, right? So as he keeps coming, my hand goes over. I can grab cloth, or I can just cup the back of his lat. And once again, it's gonna be my hips that lift it. You know, if you're trying to just throw with your body, for one thing, it's not really great for your back, and it's not gonna work against a bigger, stronger, more aggressive opponent, even if they are pushing into you. So my hips get low, I shelve his hips on mine, and remember, we look where we want them to go, we throw them. Once again, capturing the arm so he can't roll away, get up and fight me again. Let's do it again from this side. So one more slow and then one more at speed. So he's pushing. I tried to get out, but I couldn't. I cup, elbow comes up through the middle, grab. Lower my level, shelve his hips, rotate, knee to the belly, control the arm. Let's do one more, and then just really shove me backward. Sorry, I got him in the face. But you know what?
deserves it for trying to choke me.
So, two options there. Always try to choose the lowest impact option. Never lost a fight I've never been in, and the lower escalation happens, the easier it's going to be for everybody. But if they force you to make a decision, here's some options for you.